This is Terrence Popper, DarkList.com. And if you came here today because you want some lighthearted humor, I got some bad news for you. And today we're going to be throwing around some words like rape and gang rape and hatchet journalism and hoax and lies.
Rape at UVA, which was a total fabrication.
It's born out of this idea of cultural Marxism.
Systematic failing at every level.
They only focus on real rape issues if they can be blamed on the evil white male patriarchy.
So with that being said, let us begin with this flowchart of insanity. Okay, now you see how crazy this whole thing looks? It's just nuts. This is Jackie, the perpetrator, the one who made up the entire hoax. She contacts journalist named Sabrina Rubin Early. Actually has a lot of other stories before this, which really read too good to be true. I call it lying, but that's just me. Jackie contacts Rolling Stone saying she's been gang raped by a fraternity. Rolling Stone really doesn't make much of an effort to talk to the fraternity. They circumvent them and print their story about a gang rape. She didn't talk to anyone involved in this thing and caused this huge shitstorm. If they had done some basic fact checking on this, they would have discovered that Jackie's own friends could not corroborate her story and basically said it did not happen. This journalist threw this entire fraternity under the bus based on a lie.
Basically, political activism disguised as journalism.
The school, without any proof, shuts them down. The house is actually vandalized. Members receive death threats. Okay, so the police contact Jackie, who does not cooperate with the investigation. Why is that? Because there are no facts. There's no one else that can corroborate her testimony. And they discover the whole rape, the texts, and the emails were completely fabricated by Jackie. The frat proves to the police no party took place in that particular time that she says this rape took place. This police department, which has limited resources, applied them all to her lie when there was probably people out there who were legitimately raped who didn't get the investigation or resources that they rightfully deserved because she's a lying slur. Now, I'm not saying rape doesn't happen on college campuses. Rape happens everywhere, because we're evil, hairless monkeys. But it didn't happen in this case.
The Department of Justice came out with statistics that showed that college girls were less likely to be raped than women in the general population. So instead of 1 in 5, it was 0.03 in 5.
If you're one of those dudes who actually likes raping women, I'll be the first one to put you in cuffs and turn you over to the cops so you get what you deserve. Fucking hate those bastards. All right, Rolling Stone comes out afterwards and they do a retraction. It was very minimal, it was very unapologetic, and they're not even gonna fire anybody over the whole goddamn thing. Yeah, what a bunch of baloney. They're not holding anyone accountable, so guess what? You need to hold them accountable. Quit buying their goddamn rag. They can fuck off. And then you have the dean of the University of Virginia coming out in public and saying, it's not Jackie's fault. Then whose goddamn fault is it? You're making up texts and emails, you lied about the whole thing, but it's not your fault? If I have a pistol and I point it at your face and I pull the trigger, that's like them saying, it's not my fault for pulling the trigger, it's the bullet's fault for hitting you in the face.
You killed him? No, I shot him. Bullets in the fall killed him.
That's what you learn in college, right? Logic? And as the dean of a university, you should probably use logic. Fuck off. Edit that out. What happened at University of Virginia is not new. Duke University and the surrounding principalities involved in all of the lawsuits and the fallout of what happened with that false allegation, they've paid roughly $180 million because some bitch made a false accusation. Taxpayers and future students of University of Virginia are going to have to pay for this. There's going to be huge monetary damages, and the university is just going to pass those expenses on to the next batch of students. I hope you like your 3 to 7% tuition hike, because you're paying for this hoax whore and all her bullshit she just pulled. You fucked it up for everyone. Winning. No. This is what needs to happen to keep this from happening again. The frat involved in this needs to sue the ever-loving, snotty shit out of Rolling Stone, the so-called journalists, and sue the crap out of this Jackie girl into the goddamn Stone Age. And University of Virginia for actually listening to this entire bullshit. The city that runs this police department, if they were smart, they would also sue Rolling Stone and Sabrina and Jackie. They wasted their time and resources investigating this bold-faced lie. I'm gonna spell it out for you here. We're gonna draw a big circle around that right here. All right, you ready? H-O-A-X. Hoax. Despite the fact that this has been proven to be nothing but a hoax and a fabrication, the feminists are still in the corner of Jackie, stating that it's okay that she lied because she's bringing a larger problem into the public light. Never mind time, money, or resources that actually could have gone to real rape victims. How anti-women could you possibly be? This is like the equivalent of what happened during the witch trials. Somebody points their finger at you and says, oh, that person's a witch. Next thing you know, they're burning you at the stake. What the fuck's up with that? Feminists will throw an absolute flying crossbody cockblock shit fit if you pull out the term feminazi. It really does apply today because feminism is about censorship, thought control, and bullying. Let's go to hypothetical land, Let's say you're a dude and you go to Rolling Stone and say you went to a sorority and they all rode you like a cock carousel. Do you think the Rolling Stone would print that article? I'm thinking no. So that's sexism at its best right there, baby. Now, I'm not going to say I hope you enjoyed this episode because guess what? Got her in! Oh. This is some reprehensible bullshit right here. And if we didn't offend you, let us know so we can try harder. Please check out our Patreon page. If you have any money rattling around, please send it our ways because we want to keep doing this, bringing the truth to you. Not politically correct, but politically direct. As usual, hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, unsubscribe from Rolling Stone because unlike them, I promise to tell you the truth. As much as it may hurt, I'll tell you the truth.
Hello everybody, this is Blake, your producer, stepping in front of the camera for once in his life to give you an update. A lot of changes going on. I'm going to be moving this next week, so I'm going to try to make sure that there's an episode out for you guys. There may or may not be. It's kind of up in the air at this point. Either way, this episode right here, the one you just watched about the UVA rape hoax, is the end of year 2. We have actually been doing this for 2 years. It's kind of crazy to even think that I've been doing this every week for this long. And because this is the end of year 2, please, I want to hear straight from the horse's mouth in the comments below if you guys can let me know what your favorite episodes from this last year were, beginning with Argument Starters, which was posted right after the best of year 1, and all the way up through this one. Lots of new stuff on the horizon. Year 3 is going to be a great year. We're going to have some merchandise out for you guys within the next year. We're talking about doing t-shirts, beer cozies, mugs, coffee mugs, coasters, stuff like that. We're working with a graphic designer. There's going to be some great stuff turned out for you. You already saw one of the designs, the winning. It looks all grungy and stuff. She did a really nice job. Third time is the charm. Third year is going to be the charm. Winning!